All right. Hello, Cindy.
Audio check, video check.
That's what they put me to doing, Bobby, after 2000.
Audio check, video check.
That's what I was doing before. One thing about it, my show ain't gonna kick me out of it. I'm not gonna get fired tonight for doing Sinkhole, was it? No way.
Audio check, video check. Hot Rod, good to see you. Nathan, Neos, Valerie, Kathy, what's happening? Are you ready? Mike Hall, the official music of Bobby Allen Truth Factory.
You wore out, brand new trunk, packing and unpacking all of your junk. Your daddy's mad, done got peace. You gon' change, or I'm gonna leave. That is right. That is wrong. You just keep nagging me all day long. This gonna stop. I don't need please. You gonna change, or I'm gonna leave. You gonna change the way of living, change the things you do, stop doing all the things that you ought to do. Oh, your daddy's got mad, done got peace. You gonna change, or I'm gonna have to leave, baby.
Ann Hastings. Pauline from Ireland is in the house. Hello, Pauline. Long time no see. Right along. David Wilkes, good to see you. I'm going to get started here in just a second. It's going to be short today. Two minutes.
Every time you get mad, you pack your rags and you go home to Dad. It's gonna stop. I don't need please. You gonna change, or I'm gonna leave. Hey, Bobby.
Hey, Mike, what's happening, buddy? You sounded great. Oh, yeah, I think they'll be there, Stinky Inky.
Your daddy's got mad, done got peace.
All right, folks.
You gonna change?
Let it keep going then, David. All right. All right, we get this right here. All right, how's everybody doing? If I don't turn Mike off, he'll keep playing forever. Mike likes to play forever. In fact, what's happening is, yeah, I've been playing my blues music from my friends. I talked to Mike. Hey, Mike Hall, I was just playing your blues, baby. I was just playing your blues. I was getting ready to tell the people about how you were upset I was playing all the blues from Mississippi, and you said I could play some blues from Kentucky. God damn, the introduction to this show, you sounded fabulous, Mike. Y'all give Mike Hall a round of applause. All right, folks. We got a lot of you here already. This is going to be short and sweet, unless I get on a roll. Anyway, what I want to tell you is, are you ready? Are you ready for anything that could possibly happen? Are you ready for the weekend? Are you ready for the heat? Beth Flad, are you ready for anything that could possibly happen? Greg Burke, you're late. Folks, you need to get out. If you don't have it, you need to get out right now today. Get yourself some water. Get a cooler full of ice. You need to get some batteries and a flashlight. You need to get anything that you think you might need in case the power goes out. Now, there's a bunch of us conspiracy theories, baby. I mean, folks, we all feel collectively that this might be the weekend. You know, last year when I was in California and the flags and the fires all started, do you know that 40% of the electric and gas companies in the United States of America are owned by the Rothschilds? How many of you people know that? Raise your hand. They own the power company out in California with the smart meters, the gas company and all that, where all those fires started. Yeah, there were some DEW weapons involved, but there was also some smart meters involved. And then they fined them $2 billion. Do you think the Rothschilds give a shit about $2 billion? I don't. $2 billion is a drop in the hat. In fact, I was just listening to old Pocahontas. She's got about 50 people listening to her. She's talking about free pre-kindergarten, free college and everything for everybody, from taking 2 cents off of every dollar for 1/10 of 1% of the country. Now, she's so full of shit, it made me sick. And I said, let me get on here and just give some people some encouragement. And hey, if you don't drink the water, that's okay. Okay, because water tomorrow is going to cost more than it does today. And then when you don't have any water, your power goes out, you've got no fan, no air conditioning, your food's spoiled in the refrigerator because can't everybody get there? It isn't going to happen. I don't know. But if it does, what are you going to do? Is your neighbor ready? Is your children ready? Is your parents ready? Are your friends ready? But more importantly, are you ready? Because we're the people that people say we're crazy. We're conspiracy theorists. And like I've told everybody, right off to Johnny Jump Street, when the shit hits the fan, no matter what kind of shit it is, it hits the fan. Bobby, can you help me? Hell no, I can't help you. You've been forewarned. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, you guys go ahead and hit the share button. Share this to your groups. Make sure you hit the like button on the Facebook and the YouTube when this is uploaded. You guys are doing a great job. Subscribers are increasing each day. And, you know, I get to 1,000 to do it live. Telescope, good news with that is I went out last night, the eyepiece, 10%. I could see Jupiter. First time in my life I've ever seen Jupiter. It was small though, because I've only got the 10 millimeter eyepiece. I got to go through this box of stuff here, excuse me, and get the other eyepiece out so I can see a little bit better. But I did get it dialed in. I got the weights working so the thing doesn't drop back on me and all that good stuff. But are you ready? Are you ready? That damn Mike Hall, he'll start playing anytime. He always does that to me. Mike will just start playing out of nowhere. So guys, it's going to be a long weekend for 80% of the country. The New England area is going to be 100 degrees heat index. Middle of the country, 105, 113, 117 heat index. Okay? If it was a dry heat, it would be okay. It's not that bad. I've been in dry heat, 115, 118 degrees, and it's not bad. But when it is the brown dwarf star is sitting right behind the sun. That's why the sun's so beaming. Yeah, David, I know. Eric Golden, good to see you. I got to watch what I say. Eric's here. No, I'm just teasing. Brown dwarf star is behind the sun. Somebody sent me a comment. You know, we've been saying 2003, 2004, 2005. Every year it's NIBIRU. No, it is not every year it's NIBIRU. It first entered our solar system in the inner solar system in 2004, 2005. And it came in very slowly. It doesn't move fast until after it rounds the sun and shoots out outbound. It's like, you've heard me say it, it's like a slingshot. It's like at the Daytona racetrack. You come out of those corners, they call it a slingshot. They call it a slingshot. All right? Yeah, Julie, Iran's got another oil tanker. You know, they're flirting with danger. Folks, let me just explain something to you. There's going to be a massive war again, because that's the only thing they can do to hide NIBIRU from you is to destroy it. Scott Walton, thank you for showing up. Deborah Ann. That's the only thing they can do to make us not see it, is to have a war going on. They don't want they don't want us to tell our children, and they tell their children, that NIBIRU came through here. Some of us are going to survive. Underground may not be the way to go. You know, it says in the Bible, if you go into the caves and shit, that you're going to get buried in there. But also, I mean, the top of the mountains, go to the mountains, go as high as you can, some people say. I tell you what, I'm going to go where the gut tells me to go. Just like everything I've done. And I can only speak from my experience. When I took the photos that I took, shot the videos that I shot, and I've got some great ones. The moon rolling and flipping when they towed in the fake moon. 2014 in Savannah with the witness. Okay. I always get up. Hey, go outside and look up. You go outside, you look up, you see something there. Tim Farrell, good to see you. Julie H, all the way from across the pond. All right. Got a lot of you here, man. I appreciate the support. Lewis, good to see you. I love every one of you for giving me an opportunity to share some truth with you. Okay? Iran they're going to fuck around and piss around. You know? But wait, they're going to disguise it. Who's going to draw first blood right now is going to be the UK. Because the tanker that they snagged here a few hours or 8 hours ago or whatever was another British tanker. See? This thing's all rigged up. The U.S. ain't going to start anything. It's either going to start with the UK, it's going to start with Israel. Someone's going to start it, and then we are just like a fucking Slurpee. You get sucked into it. You know? Because the United States, for whatever reason, has always got to be the police of the world. Okay? Yeah, Mike, I'm putting together a little deal on the Denver airport for you. I'm going to touch a little bit more on the organ harvesting. Last night I said stealing. It's actually organ harvesting. Guys, from now on, if you take someone to the funeral home, make sure you know what's going on. Make sure you know if they're organ donors, that they're really going to donate their organs. Make sure if they're not an organ donor, that they don't cut their guts open and stuff with newspaper. I got 8 emails or messengers from people that have had the exact same thing happen or something similar to the person that got me to talk about the story to begin with a little bit. Yeah, Mike, this all goes back to the draconian, reptilian, Luciferian, satanic people. You know? Epstein's locked up. Isaac Cappy. I used to listen to his shit. He often got thrown off, jumped off that bridge. I heard something last night that he was fooling around with some young girls from Brazil. Okay? So who knows what it is to really believe? Because there's so much smoke and mirrors out there. Like David Wilkes just said on the thread, trust your gut. Trust your gut. I guarantee you, right now as we speak, charcoal grill, a little camping stove, you got to be able to boil water. If you don't have any pre-made meals, that's okay. A couple of boxes of macaroni and cheese, peanut butter and crackers. Just imagine. Practice. Practice. Now, I know if you don't eat sometimes, it's like you're living on your last thread. But practice. Be prepared. Be used to it. Take your cell phone and lock it up for a couple of days. Yep, they do that when they're alive. You're exactly right. A lot of that goes on in China, Pakistan, India. You know, the body's worth, Tony Howell, good to see you. The body's worth about $250,000 to the black market organ donors. Amanda Radford from across the pond. Welcome, Amanda. How you doing? We're getting ready for some heat over here. I don't know what's happening in England. I really haven't looked or paid attention. It's all I can do to keep myself out of trouble, keep myself out of the doctor's office. Wasn't a good report today, but I'm not going to discuss it, okay? We'll just leave it alone. I'm going to live every day as if it's my last, because it might be, okay? And that's the way you need to live, is every day as if it's your last. Yeah, you need a flint. Good knife is not bad to have. Magnifying glass will start a fire too. Hell, you know, now I started somebody the other day, said, I'm going to put some gasoline in my car. Well, let me tell you what. Go ahead and put some gasoline in your car. Make sure you roll the windows up real tight. And let that car go ahead and get up to about 180 degrees tomorrow and see what happens to the gasoline. Don't ever carry fuel inside your vehicle, especially in times like this. Number one, somebody's out of gas, they're going to steal your gas. Number two, shit might blow up on you. Hell, you forget that it is in there. You fire up a cigarette, boom, your ass is gone. Stranger things have happened. Okay, we're not playing fireworks here, folks. We're playing with our lives. It is going to be extremely hot for the next beginning this evening, depending on where you are. Out in Kentucky, Mike said it's already started. I talked to some people in Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee today, that the heat is already there. Their ass is burning up. The power grids, the infrastructure of this country is garbage. Is garbage. We have not, not us. We pay taxes for this shit, okay? But they haven't fixed many bridges, if any. The electrical grids, when's the last time you saw an electrical substation being built somewhere in the area in which you live? You haven't. Okay? We have one of the worst infrastructures in the world for a nation of our capability. That's what Gaddafi did in Europe, man. He had everything. His roads were pristine, the best power. They all did a good thing. They killed them because they got ready to say, fuck you, I'm not using the American dollar anymore. So they killed them. That's for another time. Right now, South Carolina's baking. There it is. You know, the earth's pulling apart. We're getting some earthquakes. It's going to be one big quake at the end. More frequency in it. So, you know, things are adding up to be the end times. When good becomes evil and evil becomes good, these are the last days. You got the same shit going on here that you had at the flood of Noah. You got, I don't care about it, but the homosexuality, the pedophilia is all wrong. You weren't created like that. You just weren't created. I'm not going to get into it, but that's wrong. I said it yesterday. School boards, fire their ass. Vote them out. Go into your, fuck storming Area 51. Storm your school board. Be the only martyr out there that's got their hand up and say, listen, what you're teaching my children is bullshit. And then have the guts to say what I say. Tell them the truth. That we've been lied to our entire lives, and what you're teaching our children is bullshit. Because if I had a kid in school, that's exactly what I'd be saying. I'd be saying, hold up a minute, motherfucker. Hold up a minute. That's bullshit. What you just said in this classroom is bullshit. I got an email today from a friend of a friend, CIA, who was on the inside job of 9/11. You know, that's one of the biggest lies they're telling the children right now is 9/11. 9/11 was a fucking inside job. By the way, oh, love you, I forgot all about it. Facebook, YouTube, FBI, CIA, DEA, the Alphabet Company, and any else you motherfuckers that are listening. I'm exercising my First Amendment right. And I know if I use some bad language, that upsets some people. I'm sorry. I try the best I can. Mike Hall and Andy tell me all the time, you got to watch your language, Bobby. Amanda Radford tells me she's the leader of it. Bobby, watch your language. Guys, I can't help it. I get fired up, and it's just me. It's just me. That's how I am. You know, everybody wants to go storm Area 51. Folks, there ain't been nothing in Area 51, really, since Clinton said it existed. And do you think they're going to sit there if there is anything there? I mean, you can't get into the bases. And if there is anything there, do you think when you get there on September 20th, after driving forever, flying forever, you're all big, we're all going to Area 51, try to storm the gate, they'll stop your ass if they really want to. They might let somebody get in there where there's nothing there. Do you think they're going to leave it? Hey, Vicky and Robert, thanks, man, for all the stuff you sent me. I appreciate it, Vicky. I know you're running it hard. And I get a lot from you all, and I use a lot of it. I watch everything. Thank you so much for what you're doing for me. And you're sharing to a lot of people, so thank you on behalf of all the people that see what you send them. And I sincerely mean that from the bottom of my heart. All right? So, folks, you ain't got to worry about an election right now. The only thing you got to worry about is today and tomorrow. The heat. What are you going to do if your life change, if the lights go out right now, bam, your life changes instantly. Instantly. Cell phone dies. You got no solar battery pack. I don't either. Okay, I'm not going to bullshit you. Tell you I got to be a patriot, solar, and all this shit that they're selling. I ain't got squat. I got me, my mind, my feet, and my instinct. And besides, I'm going to get what I need on the way. They always tell you, if you can't carry it on your back, it's not worth having. You've prepped up 600 jars of green beans. You got 300 jars of beans. You got 550,000 rounds of ammunition. How can you carry all that stuff? You can't. If there's no power, there's no gas. If there's no power, there's no ATM. If there's no power, there's no nothing. Because we are trapped in the false reality that we depend on energy from the draconian reptilian motherfuckers that run this world when it should be free to us. Free to us. No internet. You're right, Andy. No internet. No tree knocking. How many of you got an athletic whistle? Tree knocking. Baseball bat. Lisa in the house. Candles. Batteries, flashlights, just basic shit. Basic shit, a battery-operated radio. Because you'll get some information from somewhere else. Okay? I mean, these radios, just because you can't get the radio right down the road here doesn't mean you can't pick up something from 300 miles away that's still working until they're all down. And I tell you what, you put enough people underneath the, underneath no water, no electricity, no all that, you will, everybody will wake up. Because, you know, if it goes out everywhere, it ain't coming back on. And what a better way just to throw this place right into than to knock the power out. Knock your water out. You can't get any hot water. Can't get cold water. You know, poor people in Michigan, shit. Before I elected Trump, I was living in Michigan. Man, I need some fresh water. Those people in Detroit are still drinking out of lead pipes. They need to be storming somebody. All right? Mike, easy there, Mike. Hey, I got banned from groups too. I can't share anywhere. Sorry, I don't give a shit. It's a badge of honor when they flag you, put you in Facebook jail or whatever. Justin Wagner, good to see you. Anna from Czechoslovakia in the house. Welcome. So, guys, that's what we're talking about right now. We're just talking about this weekend. Getting through this weekend, staying cool, taking care of your parents. Right, exactly. There's so much that we can do that you can learn. Now, it's a little bit late to go out and get you a Prepper's one-on-one book and start to learn this evening. But if we get through this together, and God willing, and the creek don't rise, everybody will. You know, Wisconsin's without power right now. D.C. was without power. Manhattan was without power. They're knocking a lot of power out. You know why? These ICE raids are on. If you're an illegal alien and you committed a violent crime and your ass is wandering the streets, your ass is being looked for. ICE is not playing around. And these cities that protect them, that's where they're hitting, folks. You know, M13 gang, 22 people they got in New York, D.C., you know, M13 was very big in D.C. and Northern Virginia. I remember when they first came here. So there's all kinds of shit going on. The borders are wide open. If you feel bad for the people at the border, get in your car, go down and pick up 3 or 4, take them home with you. Other than that, turn their ass back. Hell, we can't take care of ourselves. You know, there's no money. It's all fiat currency. Don't get me fired up. I'm just saying, if you're ready, be ready. Start thinking about the school year coming up. Start thinking about attending some meetings. Even if you don't have any children in school. I might do it up here. I probably will do it because I like being an asshole. Just go to a school board meeting and just start off. Hold up. Everything you're teaching these people is a lie. And then shut up and watch them turn around and look at you like you're crazy. If I do it, I'll be in handcuffs before I get to the 3rd paragraph. That's our futures, the children. You know, the generation that's coming up now, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, screwed up. The teenagers now already have 80% of them no work ethic. Everything's free, easy. They run everything. You can't touch me. You can't do this. You can't do that. Like I tell you, all of you, I got my ass beat growing up, and I deserved it every single time I got a whipping. God damn, I can tell you some stories about whippings. Last time my grandfather knocked the shit out of me, I was 17 years old. And he told me, don't lie to me, have the guts to tell me the truth. He just wanted to tell you not to lie. That took me a little while to figure out how important that is. As I've got a little bit older, some shit's happened, and, karma's a bitch. And I'm the first one that any of y'all know that got the lick of it. You wake up, you got a bag hanging out of your gut, and half your intestines and colon and shit are gone. Hell, your life changes. So do me a favor. Go ahead, stay alert, stay alive. That's the most important thing. Okay? That's the most important thing. I want to give a shout out to Michael Hall, the godfather of truth music from Kentucky. Mike plays his ass off. When you see him live, share it. Watch it. Hell, my roommate, he watched the other day, he watched Mike Hall's solo twice. I'm like, God damn, Manley. Manley's in the hospital, by the way. Said Manley some prayers. He had a bad seizure this morning. I couldn't stand to watch it. I mean, I like the dude. 83 years old, been here 20 years. God damn, nobody comes to visit him. So, you know, when you think you got it bad, look at the person down the street or what's right next to you, and life ain't that bad. You know, you're losing one tooth. God damn, thank God you got the rest of them. Shit, it ain't that bad. All right, so give Mike a shout out. I'm giving you a shout out. He works very hard. He wrote a 12-pack. He wrote 12 songs in 6 days back in the winter when they knocked his internet out. They knocked Chris Glance's internet out, but they blocked him from coming on with me. I'm not even asking Mike to come on because they'll block him. You know, they're not going to mess with me because, you know, I got the Big Don and I got some other stuff going for me. So they're not going to mess with me because it is my First Amendment right to sit here and spew all I want as long as I don't incite any violence, threaten or harass anybody. And folks, we are the citizen journalists. It is you people, me and you, that tell the truth, that lets people know what's really going on. The mainstream media, done. Netflix, 40% lost in the first quarter. Good. I'll be glad when they're flushed. You know, Obama put a lot of his money into Netflix. They got some of the stupidest shows I've ever seen. Luciferian, you know, oh my God. Black on black, orange, all that shit. So anyway, you've been riding live with Bobby Allen. I'm going to send you out with Mike Hall, the Truth Music. Okay?
I'm just new. Hang with me, guys. Sometimes stuff comes to me.
Thank you, Mike, for coming on. Mike's playing from his living room in Kentucky.
Yeah, I might have to work on that one. I'll get lineman for the county next week. I know I had a request for that one.
Yeah, you're right. I did request it.
Well, I'm thinking what I'll do, do a song Patty likes here. This is Stephen Stills tune.
Here we go. This guy can really play the hell out of some music. Ronald Cox, good to see you. Buy some water, get some ice, get the coolers full, get some batteries, flashlights, magnifying glasses, fire starters, get a damn tent, get a swimming trunks, go to the water. Mike Hall, live from Kentucky. Thank you all. God bless all of you.
Listen to my bluebird laugh. She can make you cry. Deep within her heart you see, she knows all the crying, yeah, all the crying. Strangest color blue, flying is forgotten now. Thinks only of you, yeah. Thinks only of you. Don't get all those views, must be 1,000 views. You can differently know she got so. You sit there mesmerized by the depth
Bobby Allen Truth Factory on YouTube. It's commercial free. Subscribe. Tell your friends about it. Share, share, share. Like and share. Mike Hall, thanks for stopping by today, buddy. Mike Hall, people, the godfather of truth music, the official music of the Bobby Allen Truth Factory. And Mike Hall is the director of arts entertainment for my channel. God bless all of you. Have a great weekend. Mike, thanks a lot for all you do. I'll call you in a few minutes, Mike.